away, stayed in my lane, I took the crown. And I'm sick of all you dudes that's content with being broke. From all to purchase some Gucci Margiela, nigga. Whoa, I'm addicted to commas. Every day I hate waking up. Punching the clock, and it's fuck your whole clique. She don't cough up no cash. Go away the whole bit. Better run up them digits and suck a good dick. Yeah, I know I'm this shit. I keep and I turned around, these lanes was acting funny.
This your man ApFRE, and I'm rocking with the young king Raybone on Bone TV. Oxon Hill, stand up.
What's going on? This is Raybone, and you're here with Bone TV. I got my man ApFRE in the building, man. AP, what's going on, man? I know you for a while, grew up with you a little bit, man. But for the people that's wondering who ApFRE is, give them a rundown on who you are and what you do.
Oh man, I'm just ApFRE, man. I'm just a young nigga from Oxon Hill, man. Grew up in Forest Heights. You know what I mean? A lot of my earlier years, people know me from playing basketball. You know how that thing is. Right. We played for Oxon Hill, one of the best schools in the city. But you know what I mean? Right now, I'm just a young nigga chasing paper like everybody else, man. I do a little bit of everything. I rap. I sell clothes, I do a little bit of modeling and shit. I'm still looking for my next move, man. I'm just trying to get it, just indulging in my passion.
Man, AP, man, growing up, everybody called you AP, you know, because of your name. Yeah. But now it's ApFRE, and that's how everybody know you. So where did the fresh come in at?
Oh, man, that's a crazy story, man. So it started out in 2013, man. Shout out to my man Chuck. Shout out to Big Deuce, man. We started a group called The Freshmen. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of got introduced to my rapping thing, man. We did a song called Debate. You know what I mean? It was trash, right. You know what I mean? But, you know, we learned from it, you know, and kept grinding. The more and more we kept rapping, I just kept the freshman thing going. You know what I mean? So once they kind of bowed out and didn't really want to rap no more, I was like, fuck it, we not the freshmen no more, I'm fresh.
Right,
you know
and you just took that
I just keep the name alive and I'ma die with it, you know what I mean?
Right. So man, I hear you say you come from Oxon Hill, and me obviously coming from Oxon Hill, knowing how it is growing up. Man, how was it for you? Just give me a rundown of your childhood about Oxon Hill.
Man, a lot of my childhood was really in sports, you know what I mean? I played football for Oxon Hill, I played baseball, I played basketball. So man, when I was a young nigga, like all I did was really play basketball. You couldn't find me without the basketball. That was my best friend and shit. So a lot of the older cats in the neighborhood, they kept me away from the nonsense because they wanted me to continue on my path to try to get to the league and shit.
Right.
So, you know, most of my shit was just playing basketball, man, you know, dealing with the women. Right. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I'm known for, but, you know, that's pretty much what my background was. All
right, man, and we're going to get into the music, but as far as like, you know, Oxon Hill being a street over from DC, for what instance why is DC not accepting Oxon Hill, Maryland, as, you know, a culture, as, man, we could build together and start this rap thing together, you know, like, as far as Atlanta, you know, they from different cities, but they all come together and just build up. Why is it that DC just seems to be all from murder?
Man, that's a great question, man. I ask myself the same thing all the time. I mean, for me, growing up, being so close to the line, it's the same shit to me. I mean, you know, you don't want to get caught locking walking up the hill, and you damn sure don't want to get caught locking walking through Southeast. You know what I mean? So to me, it's the same kind of culture. I think DC in general, man, they got so many legends that's known for really putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? You got the Grateful Edmonds, you got the Wayne Perrys of the world. Maryland don't really have it. So I just think automatically the persona in DC is that they a rougher, grimier city, which is well deserved in some aspects, but in some others, I don't get it because I know some niggas that got it in on our side of town too. But that's their loss, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm more aware because I know that we all one, you know what I mean? I feel like we advanced further if we started accepting each other as one instead of trying to be separate. I mean, as an artist, I think that's the one thing we lacking. It's like Atlanta, they all, you know, you got your Gucci Manes, your Lil Babies, the Migos, they all in the studio working together, but I can't work with a DC nigga because I'm a Maryland nigga, you know what I mean? And that's kind of holding us back.
And that brings me to, like, DMV is full of talent. You know, do you think that the media sleeps on the DMV artists because we tear each other down and we don't help each other to build up?
I think that the media is just not aware how much talent we got because the people here who can pull strings to put our talent on the front page is not doing the right thing. I mean, as far as the DJs, the club promoters, you know what I'm saying? I done performed in clubs and you know, a motherfucker standing right in front of me couldn't hear the words coming out my mouth. You know what I mean? The promoter don't care. He just trying to get his money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then some of the mainstream DJs, you know, they look out, they put local artists on there, but if you want to get on the radio, you gotta have that bag.
Right.
And I think that's one of the things that really hold us back. I think if the people in power would do a little bit more to push the real talent in the DMV to the forefront,
right,
we'd have a bigger name out here as far as the rap industry and anything else.
Right. Like, if you was to blow up, what would your mindset be?
If I blew up, I would definitely sign people from my area, but I wouldn't just sign you because you was from my area. I would sign the people that I thought was talented and really on that shit. But I definitely would look out for people who was in my area. But the DMV in general, like, you know, I would go looking for the best talent in the DMV area, but I would definitely snatch up the nigga that I thought was the best nigga from Oxon Hill. It just so happened that right now I'm him.
Right.
So if I got signed, I would sign myself. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
then after that, I find a number 2 nigga.
Right.
But I would definitely look out. If I got signed, I'm gonna open the door. All that shit that's going on, all the bullshit politics that's going on in the DMV with the promoters and the radio niggas, I stop all that shit. Right. I open that gateway up. We'd be more like Atlanta, California. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's saying right now that everybody gets on because of social media. You know what I'm saying? They even doing something social media like. And when I say that, I mean to catch the attention from social media. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about diss tracks? You know, Shaq Glizzy.
Mm-hmm.
His first, everybody started noticing him when he dissed Fat Trail, right?
And also from Chicago.
Exactly. He came out with 2 disses back to back, and he got the whole media attention. Yeah. How do you feel about a diss track?
I mean, I never take that approach. I ain't about to go spend my studio time money to go talk about another man. I don't even really fuck with niggas like that.
Right.
To go make a whole song about a whole nigga. You know what I mean? That's just not what I do. And you know, if somebody diss me, you know, I ain't famous yet, so I'll probably address it at this point. You know what I mean? If somebody wrote a diss about me, I give them that fire, I give them that smoke back. But as far as using it as a tool to get on, nah, I ain't trying to get on like that. I'm trying to get on. If I got on, I would want to get on because I was talented enough to get on, and that's just what it was. But I'm not gonna get off on trying to diss you to help me get to a higher step and all of that. And then even if I responded to a diss, it would have to be worth it. Everybody not worth responding to.
Right.
So, you know, shout out to Shaq Glizzy and, you know, that whole thing. His shit made sense and you can see what it did for him.
Right.
But I wouldn't take that approach.
Yeah,
And honestly, man, it's like a hard balance, man, having a family and trying to be an artist. But luckily, I got a supportive woman in my corners who allow me to move and do what I got to do to be successful. But, you know, it's difficult without having an engine behind you and, you know, having people letting you sit in the studio and just rap all day. But I make it do what it do. I just try to make sure when I put out product, it's of good quality. Because I know people will judge me differently than the average nigga who putting out 9, 10, tracks. I try to drop banger after banger after banger. But, you know, I struggle in the consistency department, but that's something I'm working on every day.
All right, man. And they bring me to my next question. Like, nowadays, the artists, they're putting drugs in their videos, they're putting guns in their videos, they're having 100 niggas in their videos. Man, you so different for us, though. Like, you'll always have 100 in your video. You know what I'm saying? It'd be casual, it'd be cordial. You don't have all this reckless in there. And it seems like the recklessness is catching the audience attention. Man, what makes you different? What makes you want to say, fuck it, I'm not going that route? You know, being from Oxon Hill, I know you've seen a lot of things as far as, you know, shootings or anything that you've seen in Oxon Hill, you know what I'm saying, you can put in your videos, but you're not taking that route. Yeah. What makes you different and say that I'm going to go this route instead of taking the easy way out and putting 100 guns in my videos, 100 niggas behind me, popping pills? What makes you different?
Man, my motto is create your lane and stay in it. So what I try to do with myself is I create my own lane and I just stay in it. I know that I can't out gangster a nigga that's outside all day and I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to stay true to myself, and that's why I don't really consider myself a rapper. Like, I rap, but I really just be talking to niggas and just be telling my perspective. If you ever listen to any of my songs, it's just my point of view on how I feel about whatever I was talking about. Like, whether you disagree with what I said or agree with it, that's on you. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell the truth in a lot of my raps. If you go back and do your homework, I say a lot of shit that's really real. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't handle that, but that's just something I do. I'm not gonna sacrifice my my soul to try to compete with some niggas who may be lying or trying to put themselves in a certain type of lane to blend in because they think that's what's gonna put them to the next level. So I try to stay true to myself, and that's what I'm gonna do. And either you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. And I'm cool with that.
Right. And when you say your lane, like, what type of audience are you trying to grab? You know, like the NBA young boys, he got the younger crowd where it's hyped up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Kendrick Lamars that want to hear the music. And then you have the different type of artists that just want to hear the ruckus. Like, what type of artists, what type of audience are you trying to grasp with your music?
Man, I feel like, I grew up, I was a Tupac fan. Then he passed away, I'm a T.I. fan. And to me, them niggas they was good rappers, but they was good men in real life. You know what I mean? Like, you could take stuff they did in real life and apply it to your own life, and it was some real shit. So that's what I try to be. I'm trying to grab the crowd that want to hear good music, just want to hear real shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of them rapidy rap niggas that's just saying the same shit over and over, repetitive. No knock to them if that's what they do, if that's what make them happy. But I'm trying to grab the crowd that want to hear good music, real music. I could party with you, or I could tell you some real shit that might help you get through your day. Because I go through I fight the same demons everybody else fight. Right. So,
So let me ask you this, and this is a question that I ask everybody. If you was to get a deal right now, maybe a $1.5 million deal, would you take it right now? Or would you say, fuck it, if they could offer me a $1.5 million, I can make that on my own? How would you play that?
Man, if a nigga offer me $1.5 million right now, I'm taking that shit. Right. I'm taking that shit and I'm putting that shit into real estate and any other investments. I want them to invest in my people. I'm gonna invest in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm investing in my nigga who buy houses. I'm investing in all my entrepreneur friends. I'm gonna take the bread, but I'm not one of them type of niggas. I'm not trying to be the best rapper 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? I'm chasing that check. If I get that check, I'm gonna show niggas what to do with that check. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna definitely invest in myself, invest in my brand, invest in the people around me. So I definitely take a check, but it had to be right though. I'm not gonna sell my soul and sell everything that is ApFRE to get the money. It would have to make sense.
Right. And most people get inspiration from someone who either passed or wanted to do it and didn't do it. Growing up with you, I know that you lost your mom 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And, I know how much she meant to you.
Yeah.
But let the people know how much she inspired you to just continue to go. Even when you was at your lowest point to just wanted to quit. Like, what inspired you to just say, I'm gonna keep going hard? Of course you've been rapping for a while, and I'm sure you had hit, rock bottom before you was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this no more. Right. What just kept you to this point with just keeping your foot on their neck and just continue to put out music?
Yeah, losing my mother was a hard thing. And it's funny because my mother was the first person who told me, like, you could be a rapper, like, son, you could do it. You need to take it more seriously. And I didn't listen to her when she was here. But that was a tough thing to deal with. But right after I lost my mom, we lost Z. You know what I'm saying? You know the groundwork she put in and what she was to the rap scene in our area as far as Oxon Hill. So the combination of losing them both, it just made me realize that rap was something I couldn't play with. It made me take it a little bit more seriously. And
so how do you feel about GoGo being?
Is this a prop? Like, what the fuck is going on? Can we open it?
Open it. Pop it. Let's get it. Pop it.
Yeah, pop it. I can't answer no more questions without no more.
Fuck it. Pop it. I wanted to ask you, man, with GoGo being in the picture, and everybody, from the city obviously love GoGo. They love Red Asses. They love Backyard. They love CCB, TCB, Reaction. Man, what makes you like, fuck it, I want to be the man of this rap shit other than GoGo? Like, man, how do you compare the two?
It's really no comparison. I think GoGo really fucks up the DMV local rap scene. If you just your average consumer and you want to go see some live performances, you gonna go see the band. You know what I mean? With the great sound. They don't give local rappers enough in this area to compete with the bands. If you go see a local band, Wink sound like he's singing the same shit as the artist he's singing this shit. And all they do is they go in there and they sing the song over again and we all have a good time. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying, like, it's no way that the local rapper can compete with that. We dealing with bad sound. People gotta come out and hear music they never heard before. Bands go out and hit songs that you already know. So it's easy for you to go out and party to a song you know. So I think that, GoGo bands need to do a little bit more as far as like helping the up and coming rappers. Not all of them, but maybe the ones they think that's talented and got the opportunity to blow. To give them a platform to put themselves on Front Street. Because no other area, no other market has to deal with go-go bands.
Right.
They don't have to compete. If you want to hear live performances in Atlanta, you gotta go to a local rap show. If you want to go see live performances here, you're gonna go see Back. You're gonna see Rare Essence. You're gonna go wherever you're gonna go, but you're not going to fucking Lux Lounge or whatever the fuck to go see a local rapper.
Right.
So I just think the local bands can do a little bit more to help out the local rappers.
So what do you think they can do? Because rest in peace Z, but Z was on a rap with Backyard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that had passed was on these songs with the go-go band.
Yeah.
What do you think they could do more as to showing that, all right, we got time to fight rap and not just go-go? What do you think they can do more?
I mean, it'll probably never happen. You asking me my opinion.
I'm asking your opinion.
I think that every show they should have a couple local rappers that's buzzing, performing maybe their halftime or something. Not just by themselves, perform with the band. You know what I mean? Y'all already getting y'all money, Backyard already solidified. Everybody know who Big G is. Everybody know Lowe's gonna spit what he gonna spit. Let a nigga come up there and do his song every show. Let a local rapper, not me. I don't give a fuck about this shit. But let the next young nigga come up there and do his song with the band behind them, with everything going on, and give people the opportunity to introduce themselves to the new artists in the area that they may not know.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But other than that, it's not really much they can do. I mean, people gonna go see what they like, but I just think that the audience would gravitate more towards local artists if they sing them more.
Right.
So they could do a little bit more as far as putting local artists on the front street instead of keeping it all to themselves.
Right. Man, and of course we know that you're AP Fresh. You already gave us a rundown. Now, when you say fresh with the index finger to the mouth, what is that really telling the crowd that you're trying to grasp? You know what I'm saying? It's like basically shh. You know what I'm saying? Don't say a word. What does that really mean to you?
I mean, as far as me, anybody who know me, I pride myself on being like a solid nigga, a solid man. I don't talk too much. If I say it, I mean it. I say what I mean what I say.
Right.
So I put the hand in the mouth in it as far as like be fresh, but be quiet while you doing it. You know what I mean? Don't be one of them niggas that talk too much. You ain't gotta be too loud. You can get your point across without being the loudest nigga in the room. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, shh, like be quiet.
Right. So that's where basically fresh is coming from.
Yeah.
Man, what a good interview, man. I'm here with AP Fresh. Man, just get the fans, man, what they can expect from you as far as musically and your talent, man. Just let the fans know what they could be waiting for.
Oh man, I just launched my website. You can go to www.livefresh.com. You can pick up all your latest fresh gear, man. I got stuff for kids. I got stuff for women. I got stuff if you want to work out. I got stuff for your grandparents. I got stuff for everybody, man. If you about that fresh life and you about being quiet and keeping your business closed, you need to go there and you need to get you some clothes. I got the Addicted to Commas video dropping soon.
Right. I seen that.
Addicted to Commas is just pretty much what it is. Everybody's addicted to money. Commas is a short form of money, and it's like I'm telling you what I do to get my money. But I feel like it's a song that's relatable to anybody who, either you work a 9 to 5,
right.
You can strip, you can sell clothes, you can do nails, you can do
man.
Anything you do, whatever you do to get your commas, this is the song for you. It's just motivation for you to keep doing that. And as far as me, man, I'm just gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm gonna do. I'm creating a lane for myself. I'm gonna stay in it. If anybody jump in that lane, I'm gonna fire their ass up. And I'm just gonna keep putting on from where I'm from, which is Oxon Hill, Forest Heights, you know what I'm saying? Oxon Hill, how the fuck y'all feel? And y'all can just bang on seeing me for a long time. I ain't going nowhere no time soon. So I'm gonna be.
Man, and Addicted to Commas, man, I seen a short film of it, probably like 15, 30 seconds of it. And man, the shit looks intense.
Yeah.
Like, man, just give me a rundown on how you came up with the idea of just, all those things and just putting it into one, just basically tell everybody they're addicted to commas. everybody in this world want commas. Man, what made you just say, this is the right one?
I mean, the world is controlled on money. I mean, if you ain't got no money, if you ain't getting no commas, you ain't shit out here. That's just the reality of the situation. So me getting up every day, going to work, punching the clock, trying to do all these different things and go through all these different avenues to get money, it just motivated me to want to write this song for everybody. You know what I mean? It's like you could have your 9-to-5 government job. Right. She could be twerking on the internet. Y'all chasing the same thing.
Same bag.
Which is the job.
Same bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, man.
I just wanted to write a song to come from a different perspective of different people all chasing the same common goal, which is the money.
Right.
And that's what controlled us all. So that's what it did to the comments about. So it's gonna be a song that can touch a bunch of different people in a bunch of different areas, man. And check it out, man. Get off that funny shit, man. I know y'all.
Well, where can they check it out at?
I'm gonna drop it on YouTube. You know what I mean? You can go to YouTube. I'll be dropping it on my page, which is A_PFREH on Instagram. And you know, it'll be all over the place, man. You'll see it. If you want to find it, it'll be available to you.
Man, I'm here, man. It's Bone TV, and I just wrapped it up with ApFRE, man. What a wonderful session, man. I appreciate everything you did for me, man.
I'm addicted to commas. I put that shit on my mama. Go to court, tell the truth, the honor. Nigga, trust me, you don't want no drama. I'm addicted to commas. 50s and 100s, I run it up. The ones and the fives, I'm gon' throw at her. She scoop them up to go buy a purse. I'm addicted to commas. Get it and count like a teller. More money, more problems, the better. I run to the mall to purchase some Gucci Margiela. Nigga, I'm addicted to commas. Every day I hate waking up. Punching the clock and keep saving up. I'm worth a few bands, but that ain't enough. I'm addicted to commas. Sell clothes, I work and I rap. No pussy still ride with the strap. Keep it on safety and drive with that bitch on my lap. Nigga, I'm addicted to commas. I don't be chasing these bitches. I'm only concerned with my riches. No niggas plotting, so all my dogs come with extensions. Nigga, I'm addicted to commas. Kids gon' get what they ask for. She bougie, I go hit a sax for. Can't fuck if she ain't got no passport. I'm addicted to commas. I put that shit on my mama. Disrespect, you get hit with the llama. Take a bitch, take a trip to Bahamas. I'm addicted to commas. I put that shit on my mama. Disrespect, you get hit with the llama. Take a bitch, take a trip to Bahamas. I'm addicted to commas. He addicted to commas. She addicted to commas.